Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Marvel Snap Deck Guides. I am Gallad27 and today I have something I need to show you all. This combination, it's not the deck is insane, but the combination within the deck is it's not fair. So I've been stuck in the 90s for 3 weeks, could not get to Infinite to save my life. And then on the weekend I tried this deck and I went from 92 to Infinite in about 45 minutes. It's just, I've never understood this combination before, but this combination, you need to try it. It's Wave She-Hulk. That's it. Wave She-Hulk. You play Wave on turn 5. So Wave sets everything to 4 cost. And then on turn 6, She-Hulk's ability is however many energy you had left over last turn, her card gets discounted for the next turn. So if I'm playing Wave on turn 5, everyone's 4 cost. But because we played only Wave on turn 5, we left 2 energy left over. So on turn 6, She-Hulk is 2 costs and everything else is 4 costs. So you can play She-Hulk and any other card on turn 6 where your opponent is likely only to be able to play 1 card because everything's 4 cost. So the idea is you play Wave on turn 5 and only Wave, and then on turn 6 you play She-Hulk, and I've been using Leader and America Chavez. So Chavez, we just guarantee that we've got another 6 cost card in our hand, and Leader's there to copy whatever our opponent is playing, and we take the lead with She-Hulk. You could play She-Hulk, Wave She-Hulk, Doctor Doom, which would be insane. Wave She-Hulk, Death, which would be insane. Whatever you want to play with She-Hulk, you can use any 6 cost card with She-Hulk, and that's why this deck is so powerful and is so much fun to play with. So the whole play is Wave on 5, and then She-Hulk and any other card you want on turn 6. The first 4 turns, we're trying to win 2 lanes in the lead up to that to make sure that we can then play She-Hulk and Leader, take whatever they're playing, take the lead with She-Hulk, and win the game. So the way it's set up is on turn 1 and 2, ideally across turn 1 and 2, we want to play Zero and Titania in that order. If we do not have Titania in our hand before the end of turn 2, we will not play Zero because Zero will ruin one of the other cards. Sunspot is there as a backup in case we don't draw Zero Titania. On turn 3, we're looking to play Mr. Fantastic as a priority to take the lead in one of the 3 spaces. So on turn 4, we can play Crossbones. I love Crossbones. You can only play him where you are leading, but he's an 8 power card, so you cannot get Shang-Chi. So he's a fantastic card. I like Thor there as a backup if we don't have Mr. Fantastic, because it gives you options on turn 4 and 5 to draw his hammer and power him up a bit further. Great turn 5 play is Wave and Thor's hammer. It's perfect. And then, as I said, on turn 5, we just want to play Wave on her own. And then on turn 6, we're playing She-Hulk and whatever other 6 cost card we want. For the sake of this, we're playing Leader or America Chavez. We've got a couple of highlights to show how this deck works. Not as long as other videos. Just, you only need to see 1 or 2 clips to go, yeah, this is fantastic. So we're going to get into the highlights from a bit of gameplay a bit earlier as a few examples. As always, if you enjoy the content, please subscribe. We've got a few videos on the channel now. We're posting more frequently. Really looking forward to the new season next week. We're going to get a lot of videos out for that. So, as I said, let's get into today's content. And if you've got any comments on anything else you'd like me to do a guide on, please leave it below. But for now, have a look at this absolutely broken combination. Wave, Leader. All right, we've got Wave and She-Hulk and Leader. There's the perfect combination. That is fantastic. Now, turn 1 and 2, we might not get to play any cards. If we don't get Sunspot here, we will not play anything. There we go. Sunspot, perfect card. Now that's it. He's probably not going to get powered up anymore. Turn 3, our play here is Mr. Fantastic if we draw him. Otherwise it's Thor. Perfect. Mr. Fantastic in the middle so that we're leaving 2 lanes for turn 4 to play Crossbones should we draw him. If we don't draw Crossbones, then we will go Thor. We didn't draw Crossbones, so we will go Thor, and I'm going to try to win this 4th, the right hand lane. So now turn 5, this is perfect. So now we go Wave. This is turn 5 where we go Wave, and we can go Wave and Moon, yeah. So that is absolutely perfect play. Wave and Munyet. The hammer. My brother said I don't pronounce it properly. Apologies for that. That's why I like playing Thor, because you can still play Wave without affecting the 2 energy left over if you happen to draw Thor's hammer. So this is perfect here. So now on this next turn, we can play She-Hulk and Leader. Or we can play She-Hulk and America Chavez. But because I'm winning in 2 places, I'm going to go She-Hulk over here. I'm going to go Leader here. So whatever he plays, we're going to get a copy of. And we're going to win the left-hand lane. I think this is going to be Zola. Yes, it is. Oh, look at that! I think we lose, actually. I think we lose, but that's pretty cool to get 2 hammers thanks to his Zola. We are going to lose because this is going to go 16-16. We're going to lose by 1 on the left. Oh no, we won because of the middle. Perfect. So no play on the first turn. We've got Leader Wave She-Hulk. So we have our end game. We have our turn 5 and 6 in hand. So that is perfect. And we will play Sunspot. So that's it. So that Leader, no, sorry, Sunspot, Zero Titania are there to play on turn 1 and 2. If you don't get them out turn 1 and 2, then basically you leave them in your hand. Because on turn 3, we want to play Mr. Fantastic to be leading somewhere to play Crossbones on 4. If we don't draw Crossbones, then we might use Thor on 4 to give us the opportunity to get the hammer on 5 with Wave. So I need to win the left and right because he's obviously got a Patriot deck here. Perfect. So now we're going to go Thor on 4. We're going to go Wave on 5. She-Hulk Leader 6. And that should be the ball game. Hopefully we draw Thor's hammer here. And we can go Wave hammer. No hammer. We've got Crossbones now, but that is too late for us. So we're going to go, I think, Wave here. Maybe on the early Ultron. This is going to be Patriot or something. So this is going to be quite interesting what he plays here. So I actually think I go She-Hulk over here. Then I go Leader here. So he's going to play 1 card. We're going to be ahead by 2 here. And we're going to get whatever he plays as well. Leader She-Hulk should win us the right-hand side. I knew it was going to be a Patriot. That powers everything up. That should put us ahead. We go 2 up. We get his Patriot as well. And there's the win. And that is a perfect Wave She-Hulk Leader play. So there it is, guys. That's Wave She-Hulk and any 6+ card you want. In our instance, Wave She-Hulk and Leader. A few examples there of how it works and how you can build up with Zero Titanium, Mr. Fantastic, Thor or Crossbones across those first few turns to win a few lanes. So try this deck out. It's insane. I guarantee you will get cubes and you will climb the ranks with this deck. Just the whole thing. Wave on 5 and only Wave. Avoid the temptation to use those last 2 energy. It will pay off on turn 6. So if you enjoyed the content, please hit that subscribe button. Please like the video. Please comment. Get involved. And we will be back very early next week with another video looking at the new season pass. Until then, betcha.